Before we begin, this video is part of Vista Systems' It Pays to Watch program, which means we pay for you watching this video. So while you're watching, look out for the 4-digit number which will appear at some point. Write it down quickly, it's worth money, so keep your eye out for it. And thanks for watching. Hi, my name's Erica and I'm here to give you a sneak peek of Vista Expand. The signage world often seems cluttered with products that everyone is trying to push, but if I were you, I would sift through the clutter and search for the real innovations. That's why I'm here today, to present to you Vista Expand. First of all, a product must supply a solution for a certain need, or alternatively, create a need for something. In our case, it definitely solves several sensible needs, all of which came from you. Let's begin with Vista Expand's purpose, plus a bit of history. Vista products can reach some sizable measurements. You all are familiar with Vista System and the amazing Vista Light. You also know that outdoor conditions are even more wild nowadays. Gushing winds, sun damages, and vandalism. This is exactly why we created Vista Expand. Vista Expand is a wayfinding system composed of tongue and groove extrusions and decorative profiles, aiming at disguising the fact that we have invested considerable engineering efforts to inserting the graphics neatly into place. Let's take a look at how it works. Here we can see the basic extrusions. Both sides, right and left, are the same, in mirror image. The distance between the extrusion is set by a special connector element. You can use as many units as needed according to the height of the sign. Hooking up the connector element to both sides takes a matter of seconds, really. All you need is a simple Allen key. And as I mentioned before, the connector element sets the width and the height of the sign. There are standard sizes, but true to form, Vista products may be ordered at special sizes upon request. So we've seen the supporting extrusions and the connecting elements. Now let's watch how the graphics are put into place. On the bottom of the extrusion, there is a panel which supports the graphic insert. Now those with a sharp perception might have detected a small bump on the side, which should hold the graphic insert into place while we're working. It serves no other purpose except for that. The reinforcement of the graphic insert should be done with a drill screw, in the simplest way possible. We place the graphic insert, and in this case, Dibond plate, or any other commercial name you are using, and reinforce the side into the bottom extrusion. When you purchase Vista Expand frames, we provide you with the exact size of the graphic substrate, so you are able to prepare the graphics immediately. If you order the graphic substrate from us, you can prepare graphics beforehand, but we'll of course need to wait for them to arrive before placing the graphics on them. Almost any material is suitable as a graphic substrate for Vista Expand, depending on the level of flexibility you desire and the size of the frame you've chosen. Aluminum, tin, polymers, and various plastics, even plated wooden panels, anything goes. Now going back to our sign, the right side is safely attached. Now we will bend the Dibond plate slightly until caught in the small bump shown before. Remember? This is only to allow us comfortable working conditions. And now we will screw the left side of the same way we did before. The sign is now ready and can be hung on the wall or anywhere else the customer wants. The last stage concerns the look of the finished sign, and it is definitely a breath of fresh air when outdoor signage aesthetics is concerned. We defy the concept of far from sight, far from heart, because eventually the connecting screws, if exposed to the elements, will rust and drip yellow, unappealing strips down the sign. What's our solution to this? The cover extrusions are inserted into the bottom extrusion groove. Easy assertion with a very strong grip, so you can pull it open when the graphics need changing, but vandalism attempts are seriously discouraged. There you have it, an almost flat, volumeless sign, which turns quickly into an elegant wayfinding sign, Vista Expand. To complete the range, we supply 2 types of end caps, non-compulsory. I personally think that the end caps are not necessary for wall frames. The first end cap is a whole end cap and exists only for fixed measurements. The second end cap only covers the extrusions to make a more aesthetic finish. By the way, you may extend the graphic substrate above and beyond the extrusion sizes, thus making the end caps completely redundant and get a completely different look to the whole sign. Let's talk and emphasize a bit further the advantages of Vista Expand. In short, sizes. Width ranges between 700 and 1400 millimeters, or more at special requests. Length is almost infinite. Ask how? If most extrusions are between 4 to 6 meters long, wouldn't there be a shipment issue? Well, Vista Expand is true to its name. It expands. Using a clever and flexible connecting extrusion, one may extend the frame size to the moon and back. Vista Expand's curve is slight and proportional. Some of you are familiar with various unproportionate curve frames, often reminding you of an exploding egg. Vista Expand's curve is ever so subtle and gentle. Additionally, the gentle curve straightens up the substrate. We are all familiar with the phenomenon, especially with large size materials. When straight materials tend to get wavy, the slight curve irons the graphic substrate, giving it a very precise and aesthetic finish. The curve adds more strength to the graphic substrate, precisely because of the same reason. You are also familiar with this phenomenon. The strength of a flat material is so easily imbalanced, while a slight curve strengthens it immensely. Strong mechanical fitting of the screws. No over-sophistication is required. Vista Expand is the epitome of wisdom and simplicity. Graphic substrates is attached to the bottom extrusion without worrying about aesthetics. Then the top cover extrusion is clicked into place, and voila! Did we mention vandalism? Vista Expand is the strongest system in the market. And all of the above features refer just to the portrait wall frames, but there's more, much more. Landscape wall frames, double-sided pylons, portrait and landscape post signs, and a wide variety of sizes from 700 millimeters up to 1400 millimeters with almost indefinite lengths. Now, when it is already obvious how beautiful, strong, and aesthetically designed Vista Expand is, we can mention the very attractive prices. And most importantly, who do you buy from? Vista System, we are always at your service. This was Vista Expand. Thanks for watching.